Hello warm-hearted viewers, and welcome to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. On today's program, the first in a two-part series, we'll visit the Middle Eastern nation of Jordan and the non-profit organization, the Humane Center for Animal Welfare, which promotes kindness and humane behavior towards animals. The group, which was established in 2000, achieves this goal by rehabilitating and sheltering injured wildlife, providing free veterinary care to animals with economically disadvantaged caregivers, conducting informational programs, performing animal rescue work, and supporting animal welfare legislation. The center opened a veterinary hospital in 2007, the first of its kind in Jordan. Margaret Ledger and Nadia Hammam, co-founders of the Humane Center for Animal Welfare, explain how it all started.
We started from a simple plot of land that we own, and here we are now in 6 years' time able to help the community in different ways of services for them. We are divided in two main sections. The first is the veterinary section, and we treat them all for free. The second thing is our education program, which Nadia runs it and takes care of it.
Actually, the educational program is very important to solve all the problems of the animals. And another objective to the educational program is to plant a seed in the students how to become humane people with everything around them, with the human, with the environment, with everything in the society, in the world.
Teach them compassion, respect to life. And we think this is very, very important.
It is the most successful program, educational program in Jordan. And the students, they are responding very well, the teachers. So it is a wonderful program.
Actually, it was a nice agreement with the Ministry of Education, and we formed animal clubs in the government schools all over the kingdom, and we concentrated on ages 9 to 17, girls and boys. So it's moving along very nicely, and we formed the Jordanian Day for Animal Welfare. This is the 5th year in Jordan to really celebrate in April a Jordanian Day for Animal Welfare.
What changes are seen in students after participating in this program?
A lot of the students, they are coming to our center to treat their animals. So yes, there is a lot of results now. And there is respect to the animal.
In addition to operating the animal hospital and providing informational programs in Jordan's schools, the Humane Center for Animal Welfare encourages the government to protect the rights and lives of animals through legislation.
We're getting into the government now, the municipality, different ministries on putting regulations, laws on, for example, the zoos, the pet shops, the breeding, we're working on it. So there's a lot happening of licensing with the municipality. We have fantastic programs with the municipality of Humane, and things are moving along. Pet shops, we're doing now some regulations, circuses, and the zoos. Yeah. So, and we get a lot of support from the government. And now it's just working out very nicely. And we thank the municipality, and thanks to the Ministry of Agriculture and other government departments that are really helping out. And we're working a lot and very good with our member society, which is called the World Society for Protection of Animals in England. And they were the ones to fund really this hospital, half of it. And the other half was the Ministry of Planning in Jordan. So it's going on very well.
The Humane Center for Animal Welfare also offers animal therapy programs for children with special needs.
So we have programs with the abused children. We have for the mentally handicapped, physically handicapped, orphanage children.
We have different programs, the deaf and the dumb and the blind children. They come in for beautiful animal therapy, and you can see the difference.
Yeah.
And we've got lots of pictures around here that shows part of the program that we do. And some are just behind us, and you can see all this has happened in our center.
The center staff also performs animal rescues. One animal saved was a donkey trapped in a cave.
So we had to get a nice rescue team of about 10 people to be able to get the huge donkey out of that cave, and which we did. And it was right up on the top of the mountain, had to bring him down to a very steep hill. That was one of the things. A horse fell into a well, and that well was nearly 4 meters deep. And I'm glad the water, I mean, it was the end of the summer, and the water was probably about 1.5 meters depth, and so it was just the water reaching his neck. So we had to call the civil defense. They helped us out a lot, and I think in 2 hours' time we were able to rescue the horse. We receive a lot of calls where cats get into the drains and behind walls and stuff like that, which we need to rescue them, and we do it. Yes, we call immediately and go. Yeah.
The Humane Center for Animal Welfare receives support from citizens, the government, and especially Jordan's royal family. In February 2006, Her Majesty Queen Rania Al Abdullah of Jordan attended a ceremony celebrating the laying of their veterinary hospital's foundation stone, and also graced its official opening in March 2007.
And I thank the royal family for all the support, the mental support and the moral support they give us, everything. Her Majesty that started with the idea of having like a park for educating children and learning through fun. And this is how it all started. So the idea started growing, and then we had discussions and meetings because education is very important. And this is how it started growing. The government, the municipality gave us all this land, which is about 20,000 square meters. And we had a couple of meetings. The government supported part of it. The other part was from the World Society for Protection of Animals. And then we started establishing this place. I thank a lot Princess Alia bint Al Hussein for supporting the veterinary fully. She's just taking care of the project to keep it going, and she gets us a lot of vets to train our vets in Jordan, and really supporting in many different ways in the place. So I do thank the royal family for all their support.
What makes Margaret Ledger and Nadia Hammam feel so deeply committed to protecting animals?
I think they're full of feelings, animals, and they're just speechless, and we must really understand their needs. And they are just God's creatures, just like anybody else. They have rights on this earth, and it's our responsibility, really, to be taking care of them as human beings. We have a big responsibility towards them. They cannot speak, they cannot explain, but there is something in their eyes that we see. And we have to respect this. And if you respect them, I think we'll respect God for what He created to us. So it's just, I don't think the world would look very nice without all these lovely creatures around us. Whether flying in the sky or on crawling on ground or under the sea. They're just beautiful, and they complete our life. It's just, we believe in this strongly.
All religious and spiritual traditions advocate treating animals with utmost love and care. The Humane Center for Animal Welfare is bringing Jordanians and animals closer together through the ageless wisdom of spiritual texts.
I think all the holy books in this world just mentions about kindness to animals. And if you are a good religious person, I think you should follow all this. And I believe there should be respect to them. I think in the Quran, in the Islamic religion, it says animals are a miracle. And I believe in this, and there's lovely talk about it in the Quran, kindness to animals and respect to them. And Nadia, I think, agrees with this idea, because we've got a couple of sayings now hanging in different places in the equine hospital. It's sayings from the Quran about animals and respect to them and so on. Compassion and respect for life. And this is also what Nadia teaches to the young little ones when she goes for her lectures in the schools.
Actually, we talk a lot about the religion and the Holy Quran and the Prophet Muhammad, how he was dealing with animals. And all these evidence is easy to convince the students and to make it like examples in their life. So this is how we are concentrating on them. And we talk about it. It is ethics, how you deal with animals. It is how you behave with other people. So it is your ethics.
Bravo, Margaret Ledger and Nadia Hammam, for your high-minded beliefs, your diligent work, and especially your establishment of the Humane Center for Animal Welfare in Jordan. May the lives of the beautiful animals of Jordan continue to be touched by your kindness and consideration for them. For more information on the Humane Center for Animal Welfare, please visit www.hcaw-jordan.com. Gentle viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. Please join us again tomorrow on Animal World, our Co-Inhabitants, when we'll meet some of the donkey, horse, dog, and cat patients at the center's hospital, as well as the loving staff members who care for them. May all beings on earth be forever respected and loved.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AW.
Hello, superb viewers, and welcome to Animal World, our Co-Inhabitants. Today we present the concluding episode of our two-part program on Jordan's Humane Center for Animal Welfare. The non-profit group, which was established in 2000 by Margaret Ledger and Nadia Hammam, rehabilitates and shelters injured wildlife, gives free veterinary care to animals with economically disadvantaged caregivers, conducts informational programs, performs animal rescue work, and supports animal welfare legislation. The center opened a veterinary hospital in 2007, the first of its kind in Jordan. Let's now meet two veterinarians, Ivan and Stephanie, who are part of the center's staff, and will give us a tour of the facilities and introduce us to some of the animal patients and residents.
I'm an equine vet from Holland, and I work here like month up, month down to exchange knowledge about how to treat animals.
I've been working here since July. It's really nice, and I like it here.
Now, let's begin our tour of the center's beautiful animal hospital. Our first stop is the grooming area, where smaller animals are taken when they first arrive.
So today, 4 dogs came, 2 puppies and 2 big dogs. We gave them a nice hot bath, and we treat them with a special shampoo, and then we dry them, of course give them a nice meal, let them dry a little bit, and then they can have a night at the center.
This dog and the other dogs are owned by a boy actually who loves this dog very much.
So you can say that our responsibility is not just treating the animals, but teaching the people who own the animals how to take care of them.
Our next stop is the surgery room, where a veterinarian is performing a procedure.
So now they are proceeding a standard surgery, which is called the spaying of the female dog. We do that because we don't want to have too many puppies. We like to work also with students. So these are two veterinary students.
Sufyan and Muhammad.
They are here to learn these operations.
We had the surgery room equipped with a window for the kids to come and see, because the responsibility of our hospital is just not neutering the animals. It's extending to the kids for them to see what we do to the animals and to start teaching them how to be kind and nice to the animals when they're young.
The Humane Center for Animal Welfare is working together with the municipality. And this is a humane way to do stray animal control. So they bring in the stray dogs and we will spay and neuter them. And there are a lot of other ways to cut the amount of dogs, but this is the nicest way. Okay. This is the intensive care unit. All animals who need more care than other animals, they stay here. For instance, you can see this dog. This dog had surgery this morning and is still a little bit drowsy from the surgery, from the medicines he took. He's just waking up and we would like to keep him here in this dark and quiet area so he can recover nicely. This will be our next patient for the day. This is a bulldog and he has problems with his eyes. The eyelids roll inside and the hairs are touching his eyeball, which is really painful. We can do a so-called facelift to make sure he feels better. This little one, they just washed him and bathed him and he's waiting for his new owners to come and pick him up. Wow. So he's going to look forward to a happy life. This dog, we call her Anna Dean. This is after the lady who brought her into the center. She found this dog on the street and she brought him in like 2 weeks ago. You can see also one of his eyes is blind. And we found out she was pregnant. So now she is here to deliver her puppies and we go and find a good home for her and her puppies. We saw on the x-ray that there are for sure at least 3 puppies inside.
The center takes care of animal friends of all sizes, including horses.
So this is the equine area. Most of the horses here, they come here with a pickup truck or a little truck. So they are just on the back of the pickup, tied. No roof, no protection for the sun or anything. They come and arrive here on the outside. Because standing on a pickup, it's difficult to go down. You have to jump, but if you are injured or sick, you don't want to jump. So now the pickup is going to drive at the back here, and then the level will be not so big, and they can jump in the sand. Oh, yes, yes. Because some horses, they come here because they have a lot of wounds, and then it's not nice when you have to jump on the concrete very deep. After that, they will go in here, and one of the vets will start working with them. We do some paperwork. If we examine the horse, it's most of the time in the crush. You can see the crush over there. It's more easy to restrain them. And after that, we make decisions which horses go home and which horses stay. This horse came in 2 weeks ago. He got scared of machines working on the road. He heard the sound and he ran away. And he ran with his body into a fence. So all his skin here of his upper arm was off, and you could see the bone and the joint. And it was all a big wound. So we tried to suture it, of course, but because it was so big, it opened partly. Now we try to support her with this sling. She is 9 months pregnant, so we just try to save her. The name of the horse is Squall, and she's here because on her left foot, she stepped into a nail, and it gave an infection in her foot. So we opened the infection, and now we treat her with medicines, and he's a lot better now. And he's very nice, but a little bit shy. These are all donkeys. So one is blind, another one has a rupture of the abdominal wall.
More donkeys.
More donkeys. This one also blind, you can see the eye. Yes? He's singing a song for you. This little one was found on the street. So we try to rehome most animals and to find a suitable owner for it. That's not always easy.
we asked Stephanie and Ivan how they feel about working at the Humane Center for Animal Welfare.
This is just an amazing place. It's an honor to work here. I cannot say it otherwise. You just fight for every animal to give it a good chance.
The nice thing that we have here that we have a special way in treating animals that we grow to love them each way, day by day. It's not just giving injections. It's our responsibility as a vet is much more bigger than that. Treating is not the only thing we have to do here. We have to raise the limits of mentality of the people who have donkeys, horses, dogs, for them to know how to take care of them.
Here are some final thoughts from the co-founders Margaret Ledger, the Center's Director General, and Nadia Hammam, Director of the Center's Educational Section.
We've got to put hand in hand together to spread out in the world, raising awareness, be kinder, have a bit of compassion, and respect animals. Try to help out wherever you can. It only starts from, baby steps, and it grows nicely. I saw it, and Nadia saw it, how from day one we started with baby steps, and here you are. If you really believe in what you're doing, you can make miracles. And only in a short time, in 6 years' time, we've done quite a lot. We saved a lot of animals. We changed a lot of people's attitudes, whether they're adults or children. It's just you have to have the idea and the belief in your heart, and just keep going. Never give up. Just get together as a group and work nicely for animal welfare.
Be a humane with animals, and to respect each other, to respect the animals, to respect everything around us, to respect this earth which we live on it, and save it, and keep it nice for the next generations.
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming to Jordan and visiting our Humane Center here, and helping us out for people to get to know us and what we're doing. Thank you again.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Margaret Ledger, Nadia Hammam, Stephanie, Ivan, and the rest of the wonderful staff at the Humane Center for Animal Welfare in Jordan. Your selfless, high-minded devotion to caring for animals and your efforts to touch the hearts and minds of the Jordanian public on the animals' behalf is to be roundly applauded. May you all enjoy continued success in your noble work. For more information on the Humane Center for Animal Welfare, please visit www.hcaw-jordan.com. Thank you for joining us today on Animal World, our co-inhabitants. May we all soon reside in a peaceful vegan world.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AW.
A to Z list of animal helpers.
Our world has been bestowed with the beauty and service of animal life in myriad forms, big and small, each bringing gifts to enrich our existence.
The following are just a few of these precious beings and their unique contributions, which are offered freely to benefit all on the planet. Not included herein are their invisible spiritual help.
Ants aerate the soil and dig tunnels that provide channels for water to reach plants.
Apes are seed dispersal agents and help maintain the integrity of flora and fauna diversity.
Bats disperse seeds. Their guano provides fertilizer. Researchers, modeling after bats' echolocation, have invented a cane for the visually impaired.
Beavers build dams that help maintain wetlands.
Bees pollinate crops, fruit trees, and flower blossoms.
Beetles' method of gathering water on their wings is inspiring engineers to develop more efficient water harvesting technologies. Their feet are being modeled after to invent better adhesives, help to control weeds.
Birds disperse seeds and pollinate plants.
Chipmunks rejuvenate the forest.
Cows grazing naturally create a favorable environment for native herbs and other plants.
Deer foraging play an important role in shaping forest regeneration.
Dogs act as therapy companions and guides for the sight and hearing impaired, help with the disadled's daily tasks, perform altruistic life-saving deeds for both humans and animals.
Dolphins are therapy and rescue animals, assist also in finding ocean mines.
Earthworms improve soil fertility.
Elephants facilitate plant germination, aid rainforest regrowth, dig new water holes, make pathways used by humans and other animals.
Ferrets are the perfect size to help run cables through large electrical conduits.
Fish help mitigate climate change by maintaining the pH balance of marine ecosystems.
Frogs aid in nutritional cycling, are good ecological indicators of ecosystem stress, pesticide impact, and other anthropogenic activities.
Geckos' feet have provided inspiration for scientists to invent a superadhesive.
Geese and other waterfowl play a significant role in maintaining wetlands plant diversity.
Giraffes help protect and promote the growth of acacia trees in the savanna, which maintains the habitat's ecological balance.
Goats help manage natural resources, control fire-prone bush vegetation, are vehicles of seed deposition away from the mother plant.
Grasshoppers perform the critical action of nutrient cycling through their consumption of plants' biomass.
Hippopotamuses are keepers of swamps, dredgers of channels, and fertilizers of vegetation.
Horses are intelligent and sensitive therapy animals.
Iguanas are plant seed dispersal agents.
Insects pollinate plants, fertilize the soil with nutrients from their droppings, recycle biological materials into useful forms for other organisms, are responsible for much of the process by which topsoil is created.
Jellyfish inspired the development of a human-made green fluorescent protein, which has become a useful tool in biological science and medicine.
Kangaroos play an important role in maintaining landscape structure, revegetate native grasses.
Krill help reduce CO2 from the ocean's surface.
Llamas are employed in animal facilitative therapy because of their intelligence and calming effects.
Lobsters bring up organic matter from underground and recycle nutrients in the ecosystem. Burrows provide shelter for other flora and fauna.
Manatees help clear plant-clogged river channels that are used for irrigation and transportation.
Monkeys are important seed dispersers in their habitats, can assist people with disabilities.
Moose foraging plays a role in structuring forest growth and regeneration.
Nutcrackers help establish and disperse conifer seeds.
Octopuses inspire scientists to invent a new generation of soft, flexible robots.
Orangutans are significant propagators of tropical fruit-bearing trees, affecting rainforest regeneration and flora species diversity.
Penguins help scientists understand the effects of climate change. Their excrement can add large amounts of nutrients to the ocean.
Pheasants help build plant populations by spreading grains, seeds, and berries.
Pigeons can be effective messengers and help search and rescue missions at sea.
Pigs help disperse seeds and improve soil fertility.
Porcupines help disperse fruit seeds, aerate the soil, and provide reservoirs for water, seeds, and soil from their digging.
Quails are effective in seed dispersal and germination.
Rabbits grazing and seed dispersal creates open areas and